Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. Good morning to MVLAT saying good morning, _goob. And of course, good morning, Mini Metro, episode 99 of this particular series. And we are going to Singapore to get things started off. All right. Let's see. Let's kick this up a notch. I don't care if you're the queen or the hive. I think that's how that goes. I've never actually seen... Well, now I'm forgetting the name of the song, name of the musical. It's not actually Star Kid. That's the name of the group. God, what's the name of the bug show? Oh, if Ghosty's here, she's going to be so mad at me. I can't remember the name... I'm just going to sit here trying to remember the name of a musical by... Oh, God. What? Starship. That's what it probably is. It's 7:01 in the morning. I'm entitled to forget the names of musicals. All right. Mini Metro, are your sound effects too loud, by the way? Maybe. I don't think so. All right. Let's pull this back. We'll draw a green line that does that. I'll have a locomotive, and give me 2 more carriages. We're going to use a lot of them. We'll draw a purple line that does that, and everything will be fine. Everything's going to be just fine. I don't know why I drew the green line like that this time. I feel like it's better if I do that. And we pull back the purple line a lot. And you know what? I'm gonna knock down the CPU audio just a little bit. Compensate for that by raising the Spotify audio just a little bit. There we go. I am not the first person to realize that when you are streaming, you are also producing, running the audio board, directing, technical directing. You're doing everything. You wear a lot of hats. I don't actually wear a hat. Well, there are hats behind me. All of my hats... Okay. I've made several bad jokes already, and it's 7:02 in the morning. So, great start. Let's grab this, and then this up here will become an exceedingly helpful triangle for the red line, and this can go on the green line. I'll take a locomotive and another line. Do I want to chop the green line in half? Nah. I think I want to slap another locomotive on it. And now I want to chop it in half, because I have the option to do so. Let's draw a yellow line to do that. And you right here might be part of the purple line? No, I think it's okay. All right, so I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a reasonably productive one, at least from a I'm just going to say it, from a content creation standpoint. Got to play golf with your friends with the Super League on Saturday. Streamed that. I will eventually chop that up and put it up on YouTube. And I also, speaking of chopping, I grabbed a whole bunch of Mass Effect Legendary Edition that I had recorded, and I edited those. So those will be up on YouTube in the fullness of time. All right, this purple line, you're gonna be mad at me because you've got all of that. Here, let me grab a line, and we'll do this with you, and maybe you won't hate me. Maybe, hopefully. Red line can grab that. Speaking of good morning, well, not speaking. Speaking of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, jeez, which is the thing I was trying to say, I should share. Let me go ahead and pause just so I don't lose anything here, and we'll share this little announcement that I put up in my Discord server right there. Basically, for the next couple of Thursdays, I'm gonna be all over the place in terms of some personals. Okay, so I'll go into a little bit more detail. This Thursday, we're recording episode number 100 of Good Morning Mini Metro. That's going to be very cool. And then a couple of weeks from that, I have a commitment with a volunteer organization I work with where I call football games. And that's going to start up because it's the fall. It's football. They haven't canceled the season because of COVID again yet. They might, but they have not yet. So, what I am trying to say is that the regular stream schedule will be modified somewhat. I'm going to be playing Mass Effect on a couple of Tuesdays going forward. Phoenix Wright will not necessarily go on the back burner, but I'm going to postpone a couple of Phoenix Wright streams to get in a couple of Mass Effect streams. And there are a couple of reasons for that. Chief among them, I would rather play Mass Effect than Phoenix Wright if I'm only streaming once a week. I like Mass Effect more. I don't think that's an insult, and I don't think it's a surprise. Let's pull back this off the green line and move it down there on the purple line. That'll be better. I'll take a locomotive, and another line would be nice, but maybe a carriage is better? I'll take the carriage for safety. Here. You go on the purple line. I will consider putting another locomotive on the yellow line and then decide against it. Good morning to a Forgotten Donut, who says he knows it was a while ago. He has not had a chance to say something yet, and that something, of course, is CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. All right, I will talk about that after I finish talking about this. So, as I was saying, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is going to take over for Phoenix Wright on a couple of Tuesdays. I'm absolutely not dropping Phoenix Wright forever or anything like that. I'm just sneaking in a couple of Mass Effect Legendary Edition streams in places where I would ordinarily play Phoenix Wright because, one, again, I prefer playing Mass Effect if I'm only going to stream one night a week for a while. And two, just looking at it from a, stuff I want to put on YouTube perspective, I have 5 Phoenix Wright streams that I have not edited, and I've already edited all the way through the middle of September for Phoenix Wright. So, let's take a locomotive and a line here. So, if I don't record another episode of Phoenix Wright, I'm probably good on Phoenix Wright through the middle of October. Through the end of October. And I can't say the same about Mass Effect Legendary Edition, because I put out 3 Mass Effects a week, and I only put out 2 Phoenix Wrights. So, you go there. Also, the Mass Effect episodes are longer, and I cut more out of them. So, basically, I created a situation where I need to stream Mass Effect more regularly than Phoenix Wright in order to hit the ever-important viewership schedules. And hey, if anyone watching this did not know that I put Mass Effect Legendary Edition and Phoenix Wright on YouTube, well, I've seen the metrics. I know how those videos do. They don't do as well as the Minmetros videos. Oh, God. All right, let's turn this guy around here. All right, that is enough business talk and how the sausage gets made and all that nonsense. TLDR, I am playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition this Tuesday and 2 weeks from this Tuesday in place of Phoenix Wright. Other than that, it is business as usual, including the fact that business as usual is about to change as I focus more on mini motorways instead of mini metro. Let's take a locomotive. Let's take a carriage, because this whole green line nonsense is becoming nonsensical. You go that way. You can have another circle to celebrate the fact that you have a carriage now. Alright. Well, Donut, I am glad that you enjoy the behind-the-scenes stuff. That is a peek behind my particular scenes. What am I going to do about this guy? Actually, this guy's very mad at me. Let's see. You can go here, and you'll go circle, triangle, hit that square just to hit this circle into the square? Sure, why don't you do that? How do you juggle your time? I've always wanted to edit streams, but damn, just takes so long. I don't have the time management skills. Well, since we're going behind the scenes, part of the way I juggle my time is that I neglected to do groceries this weekend. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's literally true. The red line here is on fire, and I think part of the reason is that there's only one locomotive on it. I mean, yeah, I don't have much of a personal life. I don't know. I don't think I have some grand secret to it or anything. I just kind of... Yeah. Ah, sacrifices. Who needs to eat when there's algorithm? Well, you know. I didn't say anything about not eating. Come on now, Donut. But, oh boy. Ooh, what are we going to do here? You're going to drop your triangles there. You're going to turn around here. Purple line's not great. This guy's mad. Yeah, Spotify, I hear you. Alright, are you gonna rescue this guy? No, absolutely not. This is fine. This is all fine. Okay, you turn around, hit this. I think you can get this below the death line for a second. That'll be good. Let's see. Who needs to eat well when you can consume the content? That's better. That's a more accurate summation. Alright, let's see. This guy here might want to live somewhere else. No, we'll just pull it back and have it save this. And then this is going to go out through here again. Actually, having it run through here is a good thing, because it's going to hit this triangle. Alright, speaking of triangles, you need to turn around and rescue this. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is just bad. Can I have you grab that for a second? Not easily, actually. Alright, well, in a moment, we're going to have a new line, and that's going to solve everything, somehow. I don't know how. I have not thought that far ahead, but I've decided that having a single new line is going to solve everything. Somehow. And just let me have that, okay? We'll take a locomotive. I don't need two bridges, so we will take another line. And let's pause and think here. Okay. The red line can be turned this way, okay? So that now it goes up here. That's okay. The green line can turn here. That's okay. And now my new pink line can do that. That's actually pretty helpful. Why don't you turn around, go through here, clear out these two. Oh, and my new pink line can also grab that. Okay. You know, I don't hate that. That might actually be the beginnings of something good. You were going up there. You, why don't you turn around right here? Red line, why don't you grab that and turn around? You, by the way, have still the one locomotive. I'm working on that. It's on the to-do list. Getting you more locomotives is on the to-do list. Same with you, brown line. I realize that you both need a lot of help. All right, you get cleared out. Where's my pink locomotive? It is down here. It can go up over that away. So yes, CM Punk returned to the world of professional wrestling this past Friday on Rampage, and it was so good. It was so good. Oh my god. It was... I've seen people talking about it on Twitter. I haven't listened to like the Wrestling Observer or any other reaction podcast yet, so I don't know what the industry opinion is. I know that Jim Cornette thought it was good, which, I mean, shit, man. You know, Jim Cornette is a racist old fuck who decided that he has a personal grudge against Kenny Omega for no good reason. A Forgotten Donut has redeemed Goog's top 3 anything. He wants to know my top 3 favorite parts of the CM Punk return. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna say my number 3 is... My number 3 is the mosh pit. My number 3 is the moment where Punk has come down the ramp, and I'm gonna put a link to the YouTube video in the chat here, so folks who were watching who haven't seen it can. If you haven't seen it, for God's sakes, what are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, I'll put a link in the YouTube in the chat here because, well, it's my damn chat. I just have to find the freaking video right now. There we go. It's freaking pinned on AEW's YouTube channel because AEW is fucking smart. There. Watch that YouTube video if you haven't already. It's very good. Alright. Although if you're anything like me, you've watched that a dozen times since it went up on YouTube after watching it live. Because, God, that's so good. It's so good. Alright, you turn around, clear out. Actually, you can just be left alone for a second. Forgotten Donuts top 3 is Punk tearing up because he loves wrestling again and it makes me happy. 2, when he sits down in the ring, and number 1, that pop. You know what, Donut? Your number 3 and number 2 are not even going to make my top 3 because the moment was so good it has multiple excellent moments. Oh God. All right. This square needs clearing out. Actually, that square can be a storage facility. You need to turn around and save this circle. This pink line is fucked. This brown line is fucked. This red line is gonna be okay, actually. This is a circle. Great. The green line is slightly better equipped to handle that. Did I mention that this blue line is fucked? Because this blue line is fucked. Red line, are you okay? Red line? Whoo, you're just barely okay. Brown line, are you okay? Oh, brown line's not okay. This is where it ends. This is where it ends. This is the end. Oh, no. Watch that initial pop, more effective than coffee. All right. F's in the chat as I finish at 1,809. Top 10%, though. Top 10% is good. Did not match Sam the Samurai is bad. A shame. A shameful thing. Congrats to Nelson. His rightful place at the top of the leaderboard. Let's do one more level? Let's do one more level. Alright, let's do one more level. I will play, what do we feel like? Let's not do endless. Let's do a normal run through. Oh, we're talking about CM Punk. We're going to Chicago. That makes sense. That's just logic. That's smart thinking. Alright. And you know what? Screw it. No pausing. We're not going to pause. We're going to be fine. We're here in Chicago. We're not going to pause. Alright. So, my top 3 favorite moments of the CM Punk return. Number 3 was when he dove into the crowd after having already, gotten the pop, comes down, kneels on the ramp. And then he goes over and he shakes one fan's hand, and he turns and he looks, and he kind of has a, kind of moment, and then he just fucking dives into the people. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. And one of my favorite parts of that moment is watching the security guy immediately, almost dive after him, but, run up to the rail and start pushing people aside, no, that's my man! Give me back that man! He needed that man so bad. Oh, God. All right, we'll take a yellow line, and it'll drop out here. So that's my number 3. My number 2 is... we would take a locomotive and we're going to take 2 more bridges because we're going to need bridges. My number 2 favorite moment of CM Punk's return to wrestling from All Elite Wrestling Rampage this past Friday is the crying dude. There was one shot of a fan, and when I say a fan, I do not mean a child. I mean a grown 30 or 40-something-year-old man with, wearing a mask, because he's smart, because the Delta variant exists. But there's a man holding his phone, and he is weeping tears of joy at seeing CM Punk back in wrestling, back in Chicago, and for the first time in AEW. I did not see Tommy Dreamer talk about crying, dude. Again, I have seen very little reaction media, so to speak. But, yeah, there was a dude who just wept tears of joy. Good morning, Parlor Ghost. We are talking wrestling. Because of course we are. Oh, let's see. We'll take this circle off the red line, put it on the yellow line. These red and yellow lines are both nuts. Have I paused already? I think I've broken my no pausing rule. Let's take a locomotive and another line. Actually, that's more important than an interchange. And since we're pausing already, to hell with it. You can go here. All right. Let's figure out a way to chop these up a little bit better. You can go there. You can go there. You can come down here. Boop and boop and boop. Good morning, Bogsy as well. Bogsy and Parlor Ghost in here. Hey, listen, Ghosty, real quick. You are not around tomorrow, right? Because you've got rehearsals and stuff. Is that a thing? I think that is a thing. If that is a thing, I have a plan. Okay, you are not around tomorrow. Great. Good to know. I know what we're doing on Mass Effect tomorrow. Show. Orange line. You go up here, grab that wedge. That'll be okay. All right. So yeah. Dude, Mass Effect on a Tuesday. That's right. That is absolutely right. Here is the announcement one more time from the Discord server. Basically, a couple of different Phoenix Wright streams are getting pushed back because my Thursdays are busy or we're doing other stuff. So, there you go. All right. So, where was I? Yes. So there's this dude who's just overwhelmed with joy and he's weeping tears. I use light mode Discord. Yes, a lot of my I use a few custom emotes that look like crap on dark mode. So, I use light mode Discord. Oh no. Oh, am I going to get canceled because I use light mode Discord? Well, it was going to happen eventually. It was going to be something. So, it could have been a lot worse. I'm canceled now. I deserve it. All right. Well, give me a carriage. I'll put the carriage here on the orange line. Dark mode everything. Okay. Let's bring that up here. You can grab that and you can go up here. There are no fucking circles on this orange line, and it's hurtful, and it's actually damaging my run. Just give me one circle. One circle right up here. Please. Alright, you go there. You go this way. Okay. So, that crying guy with the mask is my number 2. My number 1 favorite moment of the CM Punk return is the pop. Oh my god, the pop. I've never heard a crowd that loud. Never. Never, ever, ever. Donut is resending something that he was talking about earlier that I had not seen. Thank you for that, Donut. I don't know if you missed it. Apologies if you read it already, but it's too wholesome to miss, so a resend. People are making fun of crying dude, evil, horrible people. So Tommy is trying to find him. I'm sure Tommy Dreamer's not the only one. We will take a locomotive. We will take, give me an interchange here. We will slap this right there. Oh my god, a circle for the orange line. Granted, it's all the way at the bottom and shouldn't necessarily be on the orange line, but hey, it's a circle. And that means fewer circles getting dropped off here. And that's a good thing. Also, what the hell is this? 3 uniques, no circles. What is going on? Why are we doing that? I did not sign up for that. Alright, you turn around right here. Bring back all of this nonsense. Okay. Circle down there for the yellow line. Sure, yellow line could just terminate with 5 consecutive circles. I don't see what's wrong with 5 consecutive circles. Here, we'll do 5 consecutive circles on the red line, too. Good lord. No, I am reasonably sure that AEW has people looking for that man, and it's gonna be a meme. All right. orange line is kind of fucked. Actually, oh, hold on. I put another locomotive on the orange line because I'm smart. All right. Well, why don't you go all the way up there and then turn around and then pull back this? Sure. You do that. Okay. Hey, look, another circle. You'll take a locomotive. I will take another line. And donut, I mean, I can't think of one that was louder. The only reaction I can think of that even comes close to the reaction CM Punk got in Chicago this past Friday is a reaction CM Punk got in Chicago 10 years ago. Oh God. I don't know if anyone's reached this conclusion, but I believe that CM Punk is a popular person, particularly in Chicago. That's my hardcore in-depth analysis there. Phil Brooks, popular man, especially in his hometown. Let's draw a blue line. It'll go here, and it will also terminate with 3 consecutive circles, because why not? You know, just why not? I'm sure it'll be fine. This is all fine. Everything's fine. Shirts selling so fast, the website crashed. Yep. Global. Oh, God. Wrestling is so good. Wrestling is so good, and it's so easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it's easy. You know, it's easy. You just think, what's the coolest shit we could reasonably do? And then you do it. It's not hard. People just think it's hard because Vince McMahon does not like wrestling. And he stopped trying to do wrestling. Oh my God, a circle for the northern extension of the orange line. Yes, MV, you should follow a Forgotten Donut because he, like you, is an Aussie. And, I mean, I'm not saying that means that you're definitely automatically going to be friends, but hey, you have something in common. You like the underscore goog. So, there you go. Alright. Hey, speaking of the underscore goog, you know what's cool? I just got a custom YouTube URL. Yay! You need to hit a certain subscriber threshold in order to get that neat little privilege, and I hit that number, so congratulations to me. I will take a locomotive and a garage, and I think I will put that garage on the green line. As for the locomotive, probably here on the yellow line, just because the yellow line's a clusterfuck. I mean, that's not a great reason to toss locomotives into places, you know, just because they're clusterfucks, but a very helpful triangle, oh my God. I don't know why. Okay, first of all, let's drop that right there. Very helpful triangle for the yellow line. I don't know why, but as soon as I said a very helpful triangle, I wanted to say a very helpful triangle all of the time. So apparently I have Bo Burnham stuck in my head. Again. Well. Look who's the goog again. Alright, are you going to be okay? Green line? I think you're going to be okay. You get over here. You rescue that. Yellow line is going to be fine. Oh no, it's catchy. It's very catchy. Alright, you go there. Green line just barely saved that, but hey, you know, just barely saving things means you still save them. A not-so-friendly circle. Yeah, that's basically the story of Minmetro, is helpful triangles and less helpful circles. Alright, you can't actually do that, so why don't you instead do this? A very helpful triangle. All uniques are a tragedy and Auckland is a crime. Oh no! No, we can't do this. We can't do this. It might be too early for me to sing that much. And also just, oh no. Also, the central square is overloaded with uniques. That's a problem. There we go. Okay. maybe we can rescue the Central Square. Goog really trying to get canceled. Sometimes you got to put in the work. You know, you can't just wake up and have shitty opinions. You got to think, what's the shittiest thing I can do? And in this case, the shittiest thing that this train could do is just die. Just die. All right, so we got 955 passengers in Chicago, which is not a great score, actually. It's like just barely over half of my personal best, actually. But you know what? We had fun doing it. All right. It's okay. We're reading out an Australian's comment here. We're legally required to diss New Zealand. Okay. All right. Before we go, I just want to make mention, in addition to changing up the nighttime stream schedule for a couple of weeks, this is the not necessarily final, but after episode 100, which we're recording Thursday night and will be up on YouTube this coming Friday. After episode 100, this is the final. This is for a while. We're gonna shift focus to mini motorways. So this was the final regular, wake up at 7 a.m. and play mini Metro episode for a little while, and it's been great. I love this game. I'll talk and gush more about it Thursday, but I fucking love this game, and I fucking love this show, and I can't believe I've done 100 of them, or at least 99 of them. Wake up at 7 a.m. and play mini motorways. That is the plan. We will do that Tuesday as usual, but we will also do that on Wednesday and pretty much going forward. So I will be back on Twitch tomorrow morning at 7 with Good Morning Mini Motorways. For folks watching on YouTube later today, there will be an episode of Let's Play Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and Mass Effect Legendary Edition will also be what we stream Tuesday night. So all of that will be fun. I hope you all join me for all of it. Ghosty, pet the cat. The cat is probably meowing. Consider feeding the cat, but definitely pet the cat. And I think we're just going to sign off on that. Ghosty, pet the cat. Everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.